Without further ado, original scripts!
Thank you, good night.
I'd also like to thank everybody who has helped make this evening possible. Bren's for suggesting the whole thing and getting this all underway. So yeah, if you don't like what you hear, ultimately Bren's is responsible. I'd just like to put that out there. But yeah, thank you all for coming and supporting us all tonight. I hope you enjoy your night.
Well, the first song we've got is called, it's one of our favourites that people keep asking us to play no matter where we go. It was written in 1995, shows how young I am. So it was called Mary Had a Little Lamb. Everybody's heard of Mary Had a Little Lamb, the first is white as snow, things like that, cool. That's a lot of hands from one person. Who's heard of Mary Had a Little Lamb? Yay, cool, because this is the first time I've played it. But no, so this was Mary Had a Little Lamb, put to words and music that are slightly different, and I think it's a tragedy, but yeah, here we go. This is Mary Had a Little Lamb. Enjoy.
A lot of what we write is serious, so hope you kind of can cope with us doing some serious stuff now. Justin's had some very interesting Facebook discussions with people recently, and a lot of it has been on if God's real, why is there war, why is there famine, why is there disease, and all that kind of thing. And it's a very hard question, and it's one we certainly don't have all the answers to. Some of it we're not looking at our own causes, like humans, wars being caused by greed and selfishness and fear, and hunger and famine being caused by the way we deplete the soil or deforest the land or won't share with someone else. A lot of people are blaming God, and I wanted to write about it. I don't have all the answers, but I hope you kind of start thinking about it, and ultimately He knows the answers. Things singing with dry mouth. The next song is one I called My Egypt, and just a few scriptures there. Exodus 2:20, the Lord said, "I'm the Lord your God who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery." In the Bible, Egypt is often symbolic of slavery to sin. Now, although Jesus did set us free from sin, it's likely that it's a daily struggle for you as much as it is for me. Romans 6:16 says, "Don't you know that when you offer yourselves to someone to obey him as slaves, you are slaves to the one whom you obey, whether you are slaves to sin, which leads to death, or to obedience, which leads to righteousness?" And James 4:7 says, "Submit yourselves then to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." Sounds easy on paper, but no, it's not at all. So this is a song I wrote about struggling with sin. Forgive me reading the next one. It's one I wrote in 2001, but we haven't actually ever played it in public before. It's called Songs by Myself. I find it really difficult having a quiet time with God, and since being a parent, it's even harder. Thinking about it, in the parable of the sower in the Gospel of Luke, Jesus is talking about seed sown along a path, and there's analogies to different things that happen. One of them is the seed that fell upon ground that had thorns in it, and it grew up with the thorns, and the thorns gradually just choked out the young plants. And Jesus went on later on to explain that is the seed that fell among the thorns stands for those who hear, but as they go on their way, they're choked by life's worries, riches and pleasures, and they don't mature. And it's really difficult as a Christian to sometimes pull yourself out of that and focus on what you're meant to be focusing on, and not let life's worries come in and crush you and suck away your time. Anyway.
Looking down from above, gently with eyes of love, studies my every move. Once my devotion, do I leave myself open? He's telling me I've got to choose. When will you join me and talk with me, listening? Why do you spend all your time on yourself, watching and waiting and hoping you'll hear me, while I'm softly singing these songs for myself? You've hardened your heart and turned from correction. If you'd work with me, you could be something else. Please don't say you can change. Things could be different. My invitation is left on the shelf, and I'm left here singing these songs to myself. When will you join me and talk with me, listening? Why do you spend all your time on yourself, watching and waiting and hoping you'll hear me, while I'm softly singing these songs for myself? Found there's no other way, must get it right today. Can't trust nobody else. Don't know quite what to say. Time to kneel down and pray. Lord, save me from myself. When will you join me and talk with me, listening? Why do you spend all your time on yourself, watching and waiting and hoping you'll hear me? I'm softly singing these songs by myself.
We have one last song for you tonight. It was written largely by our friend Alan Martin, and with some input particularly from Jason. I want to just share with you just the gospel before I do. No one gets it right. You've probably known enough about yourself and other people to know no one gets it right. Not one, nobody. And sin separates us from God. All those things that we do wrong put a barrier between us and God, because God's holy and He can't be in the presence of sin. And we can't fix it ourselves. And there's so many religions out there where if you do this and you do that, it will fix the problem that you aren't good enough for God. And it just doesn't work. You see, Jesus knew that, and He made a way. See, He lived a sinless life, and He died a death that was a sacrifice, where God looks on His perfect life and is able to transmit that to us. And so through that, we can be right with God. We receive that by faith. It's God's grace. It's not something we can earn. And we'll sing this next song, and if that's something that really is speaking to you and you want to talk about that, come and see us afterwards. We'll be out in the cafe, or if you're here with a friend who's a Christian and you'd like to talk about that with them, do it. But you don't have to be good enough for God, because none of us are, but Jesus has paid the price for you.
You're